to start at Blythefield Country Club for the final day of the Meijer LPGA Classic, a $2.5 million purse waiting at the end of 18 holes. And there were certainly a lot of families and fans that came out to support women's golf this weekend, and certainly the good weather going to draw a big crowd, as you can see. Amy Yang led the pack heading into the final round at 15 under, but the defending champ, Jennifer Kupcho, was chasing her. Check that out, a hole-in-one on the par 3 fifth. That's got to feel pretty good. That doesn't happen very often. Now here's Yang on the par 5 10th with the chip shot onto the green to set up the birdie, but she carded a double bogey on the back 9 that put her out of contention for first place. Leona Maguire was sneaking up the leaderboard yesterday heading into today. There she is with the birdie putt on the par 3 13th. Aria Jutanagarn matches her though. The birdie putt here as she moves 17 under. Now we jump to the 17th. Maguire with the birdie putt to take the lead. She came in second place the last 2 years, so she was trying to hang on to that parking spot. And she goes to 18, and that's where she puts it away, chips it onto the green, puts it within inches that make for an easy birdie putt to finish 21 under after back-to-back runner-up finishes. You can say third time's a charm as Maguire wins the 2023 Meijer LPGA Classic. Here's a look at your final standings. Maguire finished 2 strokes ahead of the pack. Jutanagarn finishes runner-up. Jennifer Kupcho finished tied for 6th, so she'll still get a pretty big payday, not as much as last year when she was the champion, but Maguire takes home that $375,000 grand prize. Here's News 8's Alec Giannakopoulos with more from Blythefield.
Well, you said it yourself, third time is the charm, and it certainly was today. We're here with the 2023 Meijer LPGA Classic champion, Leona Maguire. And Leona, when you got that win, just walk me through those emotions when you finally were able to get that first place finish.
Yeah, I think it's that little bit sweeter having come so close 2 years in a row, and this is one of my favorite weeks all year, so always looking forward to coming back here. And yeah, like I said, this year couldn't have possibly gone any better, so really, really happy.
True to last year, it was a late run that we saw from you on day 4 that got you so high in the leaderboard. What is it about Blythefield, day 4, that seems to work out for you?
Yeah, I wish I knew. No, I really enjoyed it. I think the crowds have been great all week, and it seemed like I had a lot of support out there. It didn't seem like I was, I almost seemed like a local this week. There was a lot of people cheering for me and wishing me well this week, so it was nice to sort of have that crowd support and just try to feed off their energy.
Did finishing in a runner-up spot last season after a playoff kind of motivate you to try to take it all this season?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I played some really good golf last year. I had really good form coming into this year, so just tried to give myself as many chances as I could, and yeah, thankfully I was in a position to take them coming down the stretch.
You mentioned that a couple weeks ago you took a break from golf, visited your family and friends. What did that do for you, you think, and how pivotal was that to getting to this point today?
Yeah, I think I'm just mentally sharper than I was a few months ago, so it's always nice to go home and sleep in your own bed and have a few home-cooked meals. So it's a long year, it's a busy year, so it's nice to have those sort of little time outs in the schedule, and that's the nice thing with having a win under your belt. You can plan your schedule a little bit more, you can pick and choose the events you want to play in, and yeah, so far the plan's working out pretty well.
With multiple years here at Blythefield under your belt, what about this course do you think suits your game so well?
Yeah, I think it really suits me off the tee. I've drove it well all week here, and I really like the greens. I see the putts really well. So, yeah, overall, I know they've made a lot of changes here. It seems like every year. Hopefully they don't make too many changes, but it seems to just get better and better every year.
Winding things down, how do you want to build off this momentum as you keep working through the season?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a busy run of events coming up. We've a major next week, and then US Open Pebble Beach a few weeks' time. So some big golf courses to play on. So just try and keep playing as well as I can, and yeah, enjoy the momentum that I have.
Well, it seems like you always look forward to coming back here. I'm sure next year with the defending title, you'll be even more looking forward to it. Congratulations on your win, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
All right, Alec, thank you. And we know it takes a village to put on an event like the Meijer LPGA Classic, and one of the most important jobs on the course belongs to the caddies. Megan Myron of GVSU caddied for Lindsay Weaver-Wright. Wright doesn't have a full-time caddy, so she uses local caddies during LPGA tournaments. This year, she was paired with the GVSU golfer. Now, you don't often see players in contention using a caddy they don't know. Myron wasn't asked to read the greens or help with club choices. She wasn't asked to console or cheer for her pro after shots. She just followed the advice that multiple people gave her before the start of the tournament.
I am, what do they say? Keep up, show up, and shut up. That's the epitome of what I'm doing. I am not saying anything, even between shots. She's in her own kind of world. She's doing what she needs to do to perform, and yeah, I'm just carrying the bag, keeping up with her.
So mostly I'm just like looking for someone who's just kind of makes me feel comfortable. Like she has a very good, like, I don't want to say energy, but just like her presence is very nice to have around.
Mm-hmm.
That's not always the case, especially when you just pick up somebody who you meet that week. So I think I got lucky in that respect, and she's been great.